Hello YouTube. Right, so today I am very lucky. I have been sent the Jackery 1000 V2. Normally I will only review things on this channel that are related to wild camping, but I was offered this, and because I know how good Jackery are as a brand, I couldn't refuse, to be honest. So this is going to be more for people who are maybe family camping, maybe you're into car camping, van life, maybe you're a bit of a prepper. So it's really good if you like sort of off-grid living, or maybe you're thinking, oh God, it's winter coming and you know we don't want to be caught short if there's going to be a power cut. So yeah, lots of uses for this thing. I'm really chuffed. Okay, it's not the sort of thing you're going to take wild camping, although I have. What I've done basically is I've decided that I would bring this out with me in the hot tent, and I'm going to sit here today and do some work in the hot tent. Who needs working from home when you can work from a hot tent? So I'm going to put this through its paces. I'm going to do a full field test, proper field test. I've got a heated blanket, I've got hair straighteners, I've got my laptop, I've got phones charging, I've even got a kettle to make myself some lunch. So I'm really going to put this through its paces today, and I will let you know what I think of it. So a few specs before I get into the full video. This is a 1000 watt hour unit, and it will deliver, it says 1500 watts of output, and I've tested this and I would say the peak output is 2000 watts. It's got a LifePoint4 battery which will recharge 4,000 cycles, so they reckon it will last you 10 years with daily use, which is pretty damn impressive. And obviously with it being LifePoint4, actually it's a lot safer than the lithium batteries. So if you are looking at getting, you know, a power station and things like that, do go for the LifePoint batteries. Not only do they last longer, but they're a lot safer. The older style lithium batteries are known to catch fire, which is the last thing that you want, whether you're camping in a tent, in your van, car, at home. It's just not going to be a good idea. So yeah, LifePoint4 battery, really good. Charging time on this, it's got ultra fast charging and will recharge itself from the mains in an hour, which is really impressive. I've also been given a solar panel, so future me will show you the solar panel. I didn't bring that camping with me because I just had too much to carry, so I will show you that as well. And also, just in terms of the safety, not only is the LifePoint4 battery a lot safer, but it's also got loads of protection mechanisms. It's actually got 62 different types of protection mechanisms attached to this. So it's got 12 forms of BMS protection and 4 forms of physical protection. I don't know, it doesn't say on the website all the different types of protection that are inbuilt into this unit, but it does say there's 62 different types, and that sounds really impressive. One of the features that it comes with as well is power switching. So if you've got devices that you really want to keep running even when there's a power cut, is you can pass through the power. So you can have this plugged into your mains and then have your device. So let's say you've got a sleep app machine or something like that that you don't want to cut out, or like a laptop or something along those lines. You then plug that into this, and the electricity will pass through, but if the mains power switches off, that will keep running. So that is another brilliant feature about this. Future me, hi! Hi past me! So I'm here with the Jackery, and we're going to see about this power pass-through function, you know, where it will keep electronic devices going even through a power cut. So to begin with, I'm just going to see if it will power the microwave. It should do. So just going to prove there's no power going into the Jackery. Unplugged it. Make myself a nice overnight oats. Put some fruit in there. Yeah, powering. What are we pulling on here? 1200 watts. Yeah, 1200 watts. It says that it's a 700 watt microwave, so that's interesting. So it'll run for about half an hour like this. So, okay, let's just pop that in there, switch the power on. Oh, it did something, didn't it? Ah, so it's saying half an hour like that, pulling off the Jackery. Oh, oh. It's now charging the Jackery. And now it's saying, although it's still drawing the same amount of power, 1200 watts, it's saying it will run for 100 hours now, so the power is actually going through. Well, there you go. It works. I now have fruit puree for my overnight oats. Bonus. So as you can see, I've got my Jackery set up in the window at the moment because I have a south-facing window in my house. Unfortunately, my back garden doesn't get any sunshine in the winter because the sun's so low. But I don't know how well you can see that. Bring it a bit closer. At the moment, the Jackery is pulling 33 watts of power. It did have 50 watts earlier. This is a 100 watt solar panel. So I thought I would bring this outside to see if it's any better, if it performs any better, and yes, 70 watts it's currently charging, 7.5 hours. So that's pretty good. So this is the Jackery solar panel. This is a 100 watt solar panel. Now I didn't think this would charge up at all in the back garden because we're in a lot of shade here, but we're still pulling 2 watts. It would take, you know, nearly 100 hours to charge it like this though, so probably not that practical. So a quick look at the inputs outputs on this. As you can see, we've got the 12 volt DC in, so that will work off your car charger. Great if you're van camping, van life, car camping. There's USB-C, so you've got a slow charging USB-C and a much faster one, so 100 watts. And then you've got your regular kind of USB-A, that's 18 watts. And then you've got 2 AC plugs. And you've also got this really cool light here as well, so just pop that on. It's really bright, so it'll go really bright, look, and then it does a flashing as well. So that's your SOS. So inputs we've got here, we've got the mains lead 240 volt 3-pin plug as standard, and then you've got 2 inputs for the solar panel, so this will take 2 solar panels. For the gram counters among you, this is, I've weighed it, it is 10.5 kilos or just over, so it is quite a chunky monkey. It's definitely not something you're going to be coming on your standard world camping trips, but for family camping, like I say, or, you know, van life in, car camping, or if you're a bit of a prepper, you like to be prepared in case of power cuts and things like that. You know, the zombie apocalypse might be coming. It has got an ultra rugged and durable case, so they say, that will withstand being dropped, although I'm not going to test that. And fire resistance. It says that the case is fire resistant and it meets and exceeds all safety specifications, which is very good to know. And I have to say, it's a really nicely designed unit as well. You know, it's got the nice sort of orange touches on it. You know, it all feels really nice quality. It looks good and it works well. What more do you want? So what I originally thought of when I thought about filming this video is how nice it would be to sit in my hot tent, all nice and snugly, do my work. I've got an assignment to do, so I thought I'll bring my laptop out, give the Jackery a little test, and yeah, why work from home when you can work from a hot tent? This is ace, I'm loving it, this is brilliant. Got my stove on, nice and warm. So this isn't actually drawing any power whatsoever from the Jackery, 0 watts. So 96 hours it says it will last for, which is pretty cool. I'm guessing as the battery goes down slightly, that will, oh, it's just flickered, look, 11, 13. So it must just kind of like periodically draw a little bit of power to keep the battery topped up. Yeah, I could work for, how many days is that going to be? Nearly 4 days worth of power for the laptop. That's pretty impressive. So I'm going to put my phone on charge. I should have got a USB-C cable out of the car, but never mind, it'll be a slower charge using this. But my phone's providing my hotspot, so we'll get that on the go. It's just drawing a little bit of power there. My battery's only on 29%, so it's saying 57 hours worth of charging. So that will do me for the next few days. It's just flickering a little bit as the phone's drawing different amounts of power. I don't know why phones that, you know, it's up and down, but that's to do with the phone and not Jackery. Well, my stove has long gone out now, so it's starting to get a little bit chilly with it being winter. So, as you do when you're camping, I mean when you're family camping, you might well do this. I've got a heated blanket. And by the way, for anyone who works from home, highly recommend these. These are brilliant. So, I'm going to plug this in to the old Jackery. I've got 2 AC sockets, so I can still charge my laptop and put this on. No bother. And voila. I know I look like a right old lady, don't I? I'm not bothered. Oh yeah. Give that a couple of minutes, that'll get me nice and toasty. Good old Jackery. Crack on with my work. So as you can see, that is drawing 150 odd watts of power, 157, 158. And that will keep my blanket going for 5 and a bit hours. And usually I only have it on for an hour or so. It kind of switches itself off, so you have to keep switching it back on, the blanket that is. So yeah, this is now charging my phone, my laptop and a heated blanket. I've had it on now for a good few hours. I've only just plugged the blanket in, but I've been sat here working for a couple of hours now and it's at 89%, so that's been charging phone and laptop. I'm going to sit here, do a bit more work, and then I'm going to get lunch on the go. So it's time for a little bit of lunch, and I thought I might have a little pot noodle, Itsu noodle. Now normally I would boil my water using a little gas stove or my Trangia, something along those lines whilst I'm camping. But why would I want to do that when I've got a Jackery? I've got a kettle. So I thought I will use my kettle to boil up some water. Yes, I brought a kettle out camping. Right, let's pop some water in. If I'm doing this. Okay, and switch on. And she's a whirring. Oh, it's not liking that quite so much. 0.4 hours at the moment, that's saying. It's drawing a lot of energy right now. You can get lower wattage kettles. This is a really old kettle. A travel kettle will pull a lot less, so I would recommend just get a travel kettle if you're wanting to use something like a Jackery. There we go. Let that sit for a few minutes. Lunch will be served. So I'm sure this is something that all you guys, your beard is shaved heads, you're all going to be interested in, right? But what I would say is you might not be interested, but your missus probably is. So if you want to take your missus out camping, she may want to use some hair straighteners. We'll see how well this does. Don't normally get to do this when I'm wild camping. This is quite a luxury. I can't believe I'm sat here in a hot tent, my stove's on, and I'm straightening my hair. Oh dear. This is ideal for those family camping trips. Maybe you want to take the missus, the girlfriend away, first time camping, and obviously she's gonna want to look good. If you're out car camping, van camping, if you're out for, you know, several days, weeks, it's nice to have this option. So as you can see, the wattage is slowly going down as these get warm and they're not requiring quite so much power, and the hours that it will run these for is going up. So we're at 7.5 hours, climbing up to 8. I don't know anybody that's going to be straightening their hair for 8 hours. Still going up. Be up to 9 hours soon. So there we go, all done. What do you think? Just what every girl needs when she's camping. So I hope you've enjoyed my video today. I've certainly put this through its paces, used it for a variety of different things, and it's performed brilliantly, just as I expected it to, because I know Jackery is a really top quality brand, one of the leading brands in this area. So yeah, I cannot fault it. I highly recommend it. At the moment, if you want to grab yourself a bargain, they are on the Black Friday sale. So I think they are $4.99 on sale, normally $8.99. So if you want to get a bargain, yeah, get on that Black Friday sale. So I better get myself packed up now, get myself home. Sun is just setting, so I need to get myself home. And yeah, I will catch you on the next video. If you've liked this, give it a thumbs up, you know, drop me some comments, let me know what you think. Maybe you've got one, maybe you're thinking of buying one. Yeah, let me know what you think. All right, catch you later. Bye.